Hey, what's going on? I'm getting ready, just give me a second. Okay. Okay, I need to log into YouTube on the iPad. Just give me a second while I get everything going. So this is my first live build and I'm still trying to work everything out, getting stuff organized. So, need to work out like cameras and lighting and getting everything ready. I think the stream is on a bit of a delay, so that's going to be a bit weird, but I can at least see all of the live chats. So hello everyone, and this is Bits and Pieces, and we're going to be doing live builds here. We're going to be doing some reviews, and I guess from time to time we're just going to do some news and just ramble on about Lego, because it's fun to ramble on about Lego. Now, this is a test build or a test video, I guess. So today we're going to be doing the Lego City ice cream truck as a test. I don't want to do a massive Lego set for the first video, so we're just doing a few tests. I'm going to do the ice cream truck, and then I think I'm going to do the lakeside cabin, which is, I don't know if you guys remember this, but it's this one which my son built last night, which I will tear down and then build it again. But I really like this set. This is an awesome set. But we'll do that in the next video. But today we are doing the Lego City ice cream truck, and this set came out in 2019. I think it was at the start of 2019, and it's about 200 pieces, and it's a lot, you know. So it's quite a substantial number of pieces for, it's $20 MSRP in the US, but I'm sure in the US you can probably get it maybe 10 or 20% off at Walmart. And in Australia, it's about $20 on Amazon and about $20 at Kmart when it's in stock. So it goes out of stock quite regularly because it's a pretty popular set. This set and the Safari set came out together, and I'm pretty sure this set was more popular because you can use it in a city build, and the Safari off-road four-wheel drive. That looks a little bit smaller when you compare it side by side. So I think that's why people went for this, because it's got more pieces and there's more playability in this ice cream truck. But yeah, let's get started building this, and then we'll just talk as we go through it. So need to work out my best placements for everything, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully some people come in and watch this Lego City build, and if not, that's cool because I enjoy building Lego by myself anyway, so no problems there. So of course I've built this before, so you know, no bags to open or anything like that, but it might be a little bit trickier finding the pieces and stuff, so it might take a little bit longer than usual. But some of the things I've already put together already, like the minifigures. And we're going to start zooming in a second because I think that's going to be better. And as long as we can get that autofocus right. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to check and see if the sound is working. Okay, sound is pretty good, so I'm happy about that. Sometimes it can be a bit of a nightmare, these live builds. So many things to think about. Whoops. Yeah, knocked the camera there. Okay, let's see if we can. Sorry about that. Okay, let's keep going. So he has an ice cream, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough ice creams for this little guy. So we're just going to have to deal with just a couple of ice creams for this. It's so easy to lose pieces when you have kids and stuff. And I'm not really blaming the kids here, but it's just one of those things that just happened. And I thought about doing more live builds, but it's tricky with the kids because, you know, they make a lot of noise and stuff and they're going to be running around. So I think maybe I will do some, but maybe do them mute so they'd be more like, I don't know, maybe with the sound turned down a little bit. Because when the kids get a bit rowdy, then it doesn't really make for a good live stream. Now, I thought I'd talk a few things about I guess as a Lego fan, like what I like for this live stream. I guess I'll always try and come with something to talk about. So as a fan, I really like the Lego modulars. I have all of the Lego modulars going back to the Palace Cinema. So that's how I started collecting. Well, actually, I remember when my daughter turned 1 and my wife said, oh, look, maybe we should get some Lego. And I'm like, oh, don't start down the path of Lego because, yeah, it's just going to end badly. And so we got a Lego friend set, and I knew that she wasn't going to be using it, obviously, when she was 1. I'd be just keeping it for a little bit while she grew up. And then, you know, obviously, if you start collecting things, then you start to get more and more sets because it's like, hey, I got this one. Well, I think this other set would go really well. And so then it was like, okay, well, I better well, maybe I should get one set for myself, like a modular set, an adult set. And so I got the Palace Cinema, and then I got the other ones. I think it was the Detective's Office. Now, these sets I ended up sending back to Australia, or I got them here and then I took it over to Australia. So I knew that if I wanted to start a Lego City, I didn't want to start it here, I wanted to start it in Australia. So, because I'm living overseas right now. So, so I have all of these modular sets that are just sitting in the garage, waiting for me back home, which is okay because, you know, they still are great sets, even to this day. I don't think, they're pretty timeless is I guess what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't matter if I built them like 5 years ago or now. I'm sure I still get a lot of enjoyment out of them if I were to build it, you know, in the future. So, so I got the Palace Cinema, the Detective's Office, the Brick Bank, Assembly Square, the Diner. So the Diner is the only one that I've built so far. And then I was going to stop. I was going to stop at about 5 of them because I wasn't sure about the Diner at first. But actually when I built it, it was great. It's a really great set, like the colors and everything. I think it's a pretty cool set. But at the time, because it was such a different style, a lot of people weren't sure, or at least I wasn't sure, whether it fit in with the other sets. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait and see what Lego does, see if they revert back to the other style, and then decide from there. And then the Corner Garage came out, and it was still kind of like that 1950s American style look. And then when the bookshop came out, I thought, okay, well, the Diner's about to go, so I decided to just get the Diner. And then I got the Diner, Corner Garage, and bookshop all last year. And now I guess I'm just waiting for the police station to come out. And that is a pretty cool set. Like, it looks great, I think. But let's talk about this Lego City set. Honestly, this is such a cool set because you can use it in a Lego town build, and it's just perfect for, you know, it's very useful in a town. You can have it like on the street walk or the sidewalk. You could have it in a park like they've got there in the on the box. You can use it as a vehicle. It's just really fun build, and even inside, internally, it just feels like there's a lot of stuff that you can play with. And this set also reminds me of the pizza van, but I actually didn't end up getting the pizza. I always wanted to. I was waiting for it, like, you know, I was waiting for that price to drop. And it was, of course, about $20, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this for 16. And I kept waiting and waiting, and I kind of missed out, which is fine because with a lot of these Lego City sets, or the $20 ones, they do a lot of rehashes. So they'll come back as some other form. Like the camper van's been come back for like almost every single year. The camper van comes back in some form or another. So we had the camper van, the old camper van, the RV vehicle that came out maybe, I think it was like 5 years ago, and it was 1,000 pieces. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't remember what number it was. but the camper van, and then they did a rejigging of it. I think last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year, but it's a little bit smaller, and now it was like a vehicle, a car, plus the caravan. So it's slightly different, but it came back in another form. And Lego City had also had their own, I guess, RV a couple of years ago, which I picked up for about $20, and I'm pretty sure the recommended retail price was about $40. So I was pretty proud of myself for that one. I think that one was about 300 pieces, and really happy with that. I haven't opened it yet though. And of course, I believe it was this season, they also have another Lego City camper van. So technically that's almost 4 camper vans in 5 years. So you're not really missing out if you miss out on getting a set that you wanted. And even something like Lego Friends, those sets just keep coming back every 2 or 3 years as something slightly different, which is cool because people who missed out previously can now get a different set, and people who enjoyed the old set can also get a new set if they like the new one as well. So I like the way that they do things, just rejigging them a little bit. I do think that they probably should think of new themes or new ideas, because a lot of the things are getting a bit stale. Like there's always a police station, always fire. So after this, I'll probably be doing the Lakeside Lodge build, and I built that a lot of times, probably about 5 or 6 times. And the secondary builds I probably built, I guess, twice each. And very, very fun. Lego Create. I guess I'm really into Lego Creator. I mean, if I was into Lego more, as in if I was building Lego more, I would definitely just be building Lego Creator all the time. I think Lego City and Lego Friends are more for the kids to play around with because they have more play functions, whereas Lego Creator, you're really trying to think of ways to build something with slightly different bricks, with the same bricks. So I guess as an adult, that's probably what's interesting, to build stuff in slightly different ways. Now I'm going to test the autofocus here. We'll see how we go, but so I've got the stream on a monitor here, so I can kind of see what's going on. And then I've got it on the iPad as well, which is delayed about 20 seconds. Now, if you're watching this later on at another day, do join us for our live streams, because, yeah, the more fun, the more people that hang out with us, the more fun it is. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna put that down for a second. Maybe put it like this. Nope. Keep it the same way as the book. So the other thing was, I'm actually running another channel. So I have a video games channel called Jim RPG. So make sure to go and check that out. We do a lot of gaming news and video game analysis. So we look at the news. we analyze it, see what it's actually saying, what it's not saying, see if we can decipher some more information out of the news. So make sure to go and check that channel out. It's called Jim RPG. And I post there about 3 times a week. There's no schedule, of course. It's just what I can do based on how much time I got remaining. But I do try and post there 3 times a week. We've got about 9,000 subscribers there. So been doing it for about a year and I'm enjoying it. There's a lot to talk about, but these Lego sets must be built. So that's why I'm starting this channel. I need to build these sets. I've got some sets in the backlog there that have been there for ages now. I do need to build them. I intend to move back to Australia, so I want to open all these sets up, build them all, so we can squash the boxes down a bit before I move back. And I don't know if it's getting out of focus when I put my hand there or not. Hopefully it's okay. I do notice that the video quality isn't that great, but again, my internet connection isn't that great. So I'm going to test it out. So I will increase the bit rate of the video, but I don't want it to become where it's stuttery. So then that would be worse. Now, besides Lego City, Lego Friends, and Lego Creator, I also have a couple of Lego Technic sets, which I'm not an expert in, I have to say. Well, I'm not an expert in anything of Lego, I'm just a fan. But I got a couple of those Lego Technic sets, which I'm very excited about because I've never built a Technic set before. So I'm going to do some of these other builds first. So I've got the Lego Chinese New Year Spring Festival as well. That'll be my first new set to open up on this channel because we've got Chinese New Year right now, so I may as well do it right now. And then I think after that I want to do a Lego Creator 3-in-1 Townhouse and Pet Shop Cafe, if you remember that one. And I also had the Lego City Winter Resort. So after that, maybe I will do the Lego Technic Land Rover. And I just dropped a piece, which is not good. Okay. And then after I do the Lego Technic Land Rover, I've also got a Lego Technic Porsche. Now that's the Porsche that came out a couple of years ago, I think. And that's not the orange one. This is the white and black one. That's for about 1,500 pieces. And the Lego shop was offering it for 30% off. So it was like, how can I say no? Like, it's just a one-time opportunity to get it. And by the way, these Lego retailers, I believe that their margin is about 30% based on how they discount things. So that's what it feels like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some of these Lego distributors or Lego retailers are probably laughing at that assertion. But that's what I think, because they don't offer 30 or 40% very much. And they really only offer 40% if they're trying to get their money back. And like they're really bad sets they can't get rid of. So most of the time they're going to offer 10%. And then there are times I will be happy to take 20%. But generally speaking, yeah, 10% is the going rate for these retailers. These small retailers I'm talking about, not like Walmart and Kmart and Targets. Now I applied all of these stickers, and a couple of them I applied. Oh my goodness, a couple of them I applied pretty poorly. Like the number plate is not really straight, and that's okay. It's just a toy, so nothing to get too overly down about. And if I'm really that concerned, I'll just go buy another set. Just show you that sticker if I can. These are pretty, oh my goodness, it's so hard to get these things in focus. I think some of these stickers on this set are pretty cool. So I'm going to turn that around. Oh my goodness. Autofocus on that. Okay, gotta move that hand. Okay, there we go. And I know the webcam is a bit dark, and I'm not really sure what to do about that because I've already got all the curtains down, and so it is what it is. Maybe I need a light on my face, but I don't know where I'm going to get that other light from. It'll just make things kind of messy. I do have another light there, but again, it's a lot of like moving stuff around. And considering this is just a test build, and you don't really care about my face anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. So I think that's how it goes. That's pretty cool. I love how Lego reimagines things so you can actually get some more playing space in there, get your fingers in there, and that's the door or a set of windows where you can open it to get your fingers inside and play with the characters. I think that's pretty cool. I guess one thing that people don't really talk about is the type of internet connection you really need for a live build, because the video quality doesn't look that great at the moment, so that there's not really that much I can do about the internet connection where I am. So I guess it is what it is. But I almost treat this as a bit like a blog, almost like a cataloging of my time with the build. So I'm okay with the fact that the live builds, at least the first few live builds for this. Where I am now, there's nothing I can do about the internet connection. So it is what it is, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. And if that means I don't get any views, that's, well, there's not much I can do about that. Okay, and we might be at the end of book 1. Woohoo! So it comes with 2 books, which honestly doesn't make any sense to me. Like a $20 set comes with 2 books. Sometimes Lego doesn't make any sense. Like, just make one book. I still don't know why they would have 2 books for this. I guess because they have 2 bags. But even still, there are many sets where they've had 2 bags and have 1 instruction manual. So obviously it's something else. Like they just had the printer machine that was able to do 2 books at the time, so they printed off 2 books. I mean, that's probably what it is. So this bit here with the window is the type of stuff that is really cool about Lego. Like the way they're able to use their pieces to make things that people didn't really think about doing before. So they're going to do this sliding window here. And the way they've done it so that it stops with these sticker signs so it doesn't fall off, which is just really impressive. And then they're going to lock that into place with another one of these. I guess these are called like roof bits, or the edge of the roof that you've seen. So to be able to do that, sliding window, it's too cool. So we get one very large piece at the top. Now I find it interesting that this piece, I expected more pieces around here so that you can take this off a little bit more easily. Sometimes you see that with modular buildings where you have these pieces where they got no studs on them, and then there's only a couple of studs showing, then it's easy to take this off. I guess it's not too hard to take off with this big piece. Now I'm going to say with these big pieces, there are quite a few big pieces in this build, which is really impressive for a $20 build. And I'm just going to refer it to the MSRP because I think that's the fairest, because usually you do find these Lego sets at the MSRP or lower. I don't think they're usually more than the MSRP, unless of course they're out of stock and they the back catalog items or older items that are more collectors pieces, collector sets. Whoop. Now some things I am building off camera, so I don't want to put everything in camera like this because then I'm kind of blocking the main build, and also you don't really need to see my hands and fingers. So the ice cream truck is called Mr. Chill Ice Cream. You get the same on the other side. And just to test that window out, yep. So the interesting thing is that I've actually built this set twice already for a test build, as a test recording to see everything was working okay. And it is. And then it took another 2 weeks for me to go live because I just got so busy with stuff. And it became like, okay, I'm just going to say screw it. I'm just going to go ahead with this live stream. I can't be bothered anymore. Yeah, so that's why we're doing the live stream now, while I get a little bit of time off. Now, pretty sure this is a printer piece. I don't remember putting the sticker on this. Whoops. Okay, so the windscreen, the front windscreen, it doesn't actually sit on these pieces, so I don't know how to describe it. The first set of studs don't sit on there, and this is 3 deep, so you'll get a little bit of a gap there, but it's not noticeable. Okay, we're very close to being done. And again, this piece doesn't really sit properly. Like you can see there's a bit of a lip there, which is fine again. But you don't really notice it in the photo on the box, and I guess that's just something to notice when you're putting it on, because you'd expect it to put the first row of studs on, but it doesn't actually sit like that. So the sign is a sticker and it's on both sides. Okay, here comes trouble. Now we're going to put the wheels on.
You built it again, why?
Because it's fun to build it again.
Why we have to build it again?
Okay, go do your homework now.
Is it nonsense?
No. Hey, let it go, let it go, let it go. Don't touch that, please. Don't pull it, it's the cable there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, leave it, let it go. There's a lot of cables here, okay? Hey, come on, don't do that. Can you not do that?
We need yellow light.
I don't need yellow light.
You do.
Hey.
Yes.
So that goes at the front. Okay. Hey, can you not? Okay. Can you, okay, wait.
Dan.
No.
Dan.
Okay, come here.
When do you finish?
No, I'm almost there. Okay, so that is the truck, the ice cream truck. And look at the minifigures. There's a dog that comes with it. And I have a yellow icy pole, but I don't know where that's gone right now. But that's going to be it for this live build. If you enjoyed this live build, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button so that other people will get this video on their YouTube recommendations page. If you like this video, it gets shared around YouTube based on their recommendations. So make sure to go and do that. And as always, if you like this video, yeah, click the like button, and we'll be back with another live build pretty soon, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
What? I don't know you're talking like this. Sounds yummy.